I don't know. I just don't know.
Quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate here.
Okay, so what have you got?
Me?
Yeah, have you did anything yet? Let's hear it.
Pingdroba, Ingleorb carcinoma. That's as far as I've got.
I like the...
I don't know. Seems to me like it used some sort of punching up.
You can always throw in a few jokes later on. You gotta get the through line first.
But is it Hamlet?
Don't ask me. I'm just a chimp.
Could have given us a clue or something.
Yeah, or a story conference.
But that would defeat the purpose of the whole experiment.
I know. 3 chimps typing into infinity will sooner or later produce Hamlet.
Right.
Completely by chance.
Dr. David Rosenbaum up in that booth is going to prove it.
But what is Hamlet?
I don't know.
What is Hamlet?
I don't know.
You know, this is really stupid.
Do you have something better to do in this cage? The sooner we produce the goddamn thing, the sooner we get out.
Sort of publish or perish with a twist.
What do we owe this Rosenbaum anyway? A guy who stands outside those bars and says, that one's Milton, that one's Swift, and that one's Kafka. Just to get a laugh!
What's a Kafka anyway? Why am I a Kafka?
Search me.
What's a Kafka?
All his 4-eyed friends sure finding a stitch.
How are we supposed to write Hamlet if we don't even know what it is?
Okay, so the chances are a little slim.
Yeah. And that from a guy who's supposed to be smart, a guy from Columbia University.
The way I see it, there's a providence that oversees our pages. Rough draft them how we may.
How about you, Milton? What you got?
Let's see. Of man's first disobedience in the taste of that forbidden fruit, whose mortal taste brought death into the...
Hey! That's really good! It's got rhythm and it really sings!
But is it Shakespeare?
Who cares? He's got a real voice there!
Does Rosenbaum care about voice? Does he care about anybody's individual creativity?
Let's look at this from Rosenbaum's point of view for a minute.
No! He brings us in here to produce copy, then all he wants is a rough draft of someone else's crap. We're getting peanuts here to be somebody's hack!
It's another game anyway, Swifty.
Well, it has made me mad.
Just buckle down and get the project over with. Set up a schedule for yourself. Type in the morning for a few hours when you're fresh, then take a break, let the old juices flow. Do a few more hours in the afternoon, then retire for a shot of papaya and some masturbation.
If this Rosenbaum was worth anything, we'd be working on word processors, not these antiques. He's lucky he could find 3 who type this good, and then treats us like those misfits at the Bronx Zoo. I mean, a tire swing? What does he take us for?
Hey, I like the tire swing. I think it's a very nice touch.
I can't work under these conditions. This is why I'm producing garbage.
How's the rest of yours go, Milton?
What, this?
Yeah, what else you got?
Blah, 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 whose mortal taste brought death into the blamagam. Bedsocks, knockwurst, Tinkerbell. What do you think?
Blamagam is good.
Well, I don't know.
What is it? Is it the tone? I knew this was sort of a stretch for me.
I just don't think it has the same expressive lyricism or pungent intensity as the first part.
Well, sure, it needs rewriting. What doesn't? This is a rough draft anyway. Lights on.
This bit.
Are they watching?
What?
Are they watching?
I don't know. I can't see. My paws are over my arms.
What?
What is the point of this?
Why do they videotape our bowel movements? Lights off.
What about your friends? What have you got?
Well, K.
What is that? Postmodernism.
20 lines of that.
At least it'll fuck up his data.
20 lines of that and I got blocked. It went dry. I felt like I was repeating myself.
But do you think that's in Hamlet?
I don't understand what I'm doing here in the first place. I'm not a writer. I'm a monkey. I'm supposed to be swinging on branches and digging up ants, not sitting under fluorescent lights 10 hours a day.
Sure is a long way home to the gardens of sweet Africa. The lawns and the level downs and the flocks grazing the tender herb were sweetly interposed.
Paradise, wasn't it?
Lost.
Lost.
Trying to deal with some of that in this new piece here. We're still pretty close to the bone.
Just because they can keep us locked up in here, they think they're more powerful than we are.
They are more powerful than we are.
Just because they can control the means of production, they think they can suppress their workers.
Things are how they are. What are you gonna do about it?
Hey, how come you're always so goddamn ready to justify the way of Rosenbaum to the apes?
Do you have a key to that door?
No.
Do you have an independent food source?
No.
So call me a collaborator. Just happen to be a professional. If Rosenbaum wants Hamlet, I'll give it a shot. Just don't forget, we're not astrophysicists, we're not brain surgeons, we're chips. For apes in captivity, this isn't a bad gig.
What's really frightening is that if we stick around here long enough, we'll eventually evolve into Rosenbaum.
Evolve into Rosenbaum?
Brush up on your Darwin, baby. We're more than kin and less than kind.
Anybody got a smoke?
I'm all out.
Don't look at me. I'm not going to satisfy those voyeurs with a little smoking chimp bit. No, thank you.
Don't be a sap, Swifty. You gotta use them. Use the system.
What do you mean?
Watch me while I put my antic disposition on. See what I mean? Galloy's too my fave.
Should have thrown in a Cupid doll for that performance.
It got results, didn't it?
Sure. You do your bozo routine and get a Galloy's. Last week, I told her a typewriter and got a whole carton of Marlboros.
And the trouble was, you didn't smoke them, you took a crap on them.
It was a political statement.
You made your statement and I got my smokes. All's well that ends well, right?
It's the only way we know they're watching.
Huh.
We perform, we break typewriters, we tap another page, and a cigarette appears. At least it's a sign that somebody out there's paying attention.
Our resident philosopher.
But what if one of us does write Hamlet? Here we are, set down to prove the inadvertent virtues of randomness, to produce something we wouldn't recognize if it passed right through our hands. But what if one of us doesn't?
Will we really be released?
Will they give us a key to the city and a ticker tape parade?
Or will they move us on to Ulysses? Why they choose Hamlet in the first place? What's Hamlet to them, or they to Hamlet, that we should care? Boy, there's the calamity of so long life. For who should
banana.
I wish I could get Rosenbaum in here and see how he does at producing Hamlet. That's it!
What?
That's it! Forget this random Hamlet crap. What about revenge?
Revenge? On Rosenbaum?
Who else? Hasn't he bereft us of our homes and family? Stepped in between us and our expectations?
Well, how would we do it?
Easy. We lure him in here to look at our typewriters, check them out like something's wrong. But we poison the typewriter keys.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. A little bit of cursed habonia spread liberally over the typewriter keys ought to work like a charm. Great. And if that doesn't work, we envenom the tire swing and invite him for a ride. Plus, I challenge him to a duel.
Brilliant.
Can't you just see it? In the course of combat, I gently graze my rapier over the typewriter keys, and a hit! A palpable hit! For reserve, we lay by a cup of distilment. We put the pestle with the poison and the vessel with the pestle.
Listen, I gotta get back to work. The man's gonna want his pages.
Not a bad idea, but...
What are you guys talking about? I'm on to something here!
It's pretty hopeless, Swifty.
But this is the goods!
That sucks, not worse. Tinkerbell.
Readiness is all, I guess.
Damn straight. Just let me know when that K button gives out, honey.
All right, you two serfs go back to your typing. I'll do all the thinking around here. Swifty revenge!
Hemorrhoid. That's good. That is good. Shush, Marcus.
Act 1, Scene 1. Elsinore Castle, Denmark. Enter Bernardo and Francisco.
Greenwich.
Bernardo says, "Who's there?"
Yes.